Namaskar and welcome to the Snakemaster program. It is heartening to see that places like this still exist, a spot filled with leaves, cool weather and a barrier made of large rocks. I'm glad to see these rock pieces because inside them we could find my dearest guests, the cobra, rat snake, water snake or Russell's viper. This is a very deserted area with coolness and a small water hole, making it ideal for them. My dear friend, we had been close for 20 to 30 years, but it has been around 2 to 3 years since we last met. Still, we often call each other to check in. This morning, he and his friend came to look around this area and saw 2 or 3 of our guests going into the soil. As soon as he saw them, he asked his friend to keep watch and came to call us. It has been nearly an hour since they called me. He waited near the main road because this is a remote area. Now that we are here, let's get to know what's going on. Brother, you came to check the place, right? Yes, workers have been here for the past 3 days. There was a man who used to take care of the land. He passed away from cancer 8 months ago. Before that, the place was full of vegetation. Cabbage too? Yes. Where did you see it? Over there. I asked him to stand here and keep an eye on it. If it goes deeper into the soil, it might be difficult. Are you sure it's still inside? You have been here since you saw it, right? Something moved there. Oh, it's just a stick. Did you see its color? Round patterns like that found on elephant foot yam stem. There could be water snakes and other types here too. No, it's the same one and it's not moving. There are 2 of them. That's great because there are a lot of people nearby and they didn't let anyone know. If they had, we wouldn't have been able to film this. People would have gathered and if someone had been bitten, it would have caused a serious trouble. Now that everyone is safe, let's not waste time anymore. Let's take a look. They were right. It's a female guest. She is big and resting comfortably under the leaves. It is both hot and cold here, the ideal condition for a Russell's viper to reproduce. Both Binu and Gopalji said there are 2 snakes here. Let's check again. Here she is, healthy and well. In one of our recent episodes, we saw a mother Russell's viper and another female. We found almost 41 little ones, 37 alive and 2 dead. There might have been more, possibly 42 or more, but some may not have survived. Looking at this snake, she might be carrying around 30 little ones and is ready to give birth. That's why she chose this spot. She has likely been here for quite a while. We are lucky no workers were bitten. They also said there was a caretaker, but since he passed away, the land hasn't been maintained. To our dear viewers, during summer, please don't set fire to garbages in land areas. If you have to, make sure it's done carefully without harming trees and dispose of the ash safely. There might not be a strong chance of a cobra laying eggs here, but we can't be sure. Recently, I caught 34 eggs and their mother from a shop in Papanamkoda. That wasn't a known nesting area, but it was cool enough for a cobra to lay eggs. In places like this, Russell's vipers are more likely to reproduce. Let's check again. She's ready to give birth. They said there were 2 here. Let's leave her here. The second could be a female or a male. Their guess was right. Near the coconut tree, we can see it. It is clearly not a female. It is a male. I think he's here as a bodyguard for the female. He might try to crawl away now. The female didn't move as she is ready to give birth and has a swollen belly. But the male seems unsure, thinking which way to escape. Should I leave my wife and go or not? In Kerala, we hear more about divorces than weddings these days. I'm not well today, having both fever and cold. There he goes. The male guest just crawled away, deciding to save his life rather than stay. I told my friend he shouldn't have caught him today. If he had waited a few days, we could have done a relocates, that is thread tying ceremony for 30 baby snakes. Anyway, I shall do that ceremony now. I'm glad my friend called me. Usually when people find a snake, they try to kill it. We all know how dangerous a bite can be. People often go to private hospitals for treatment. In another episode, we saw Manoj Mahadevan from Alappuzha, a young man who returned from Dubai. He was bitten by a Russell's viper while playing badminton and had to get his leg amputated from the thigh. He's now surviving with the help of friends. Let's try catching our guest. If we wait too long, it might escape. It knows it's not safe here anymore. There it goes. Take a look at the tail. This is how we distinguish males from females. She's pregnant. See how short the tail looks. She's trying to hide again. If she settles back under the leaves, a worker might step on her and get bitten. In Thrissur, they call it Thekila Pulli because its color resembles teak leaves. Earlier, they were just known by the names like Chenathandan or Vatakura. Now we can give it another name, Varila Pulli, because its color is just like dried banana leaves. You really can't tell the difference between her skin and dry leaves. People are naming snakes after themselves these days. Soon, we will hear Varathandan Pulli Anali, named by Vava Suresh because it resembles a dry banana stem. She's moving fast towards her male partner. We have put him inside a sack. Now let us bag her as well. See, she's huge, possibly around 8 years old. I think she will give birth to around 28 to 30 young ones probably within 2 weeks. She's even struggling to crawl properly. If my friend hadn't spotted her today, she would have given birth right here and the little ones would have scattered everywhere. Some might have been eaten by mongooses or other animals. The rest would have remained here. She's heading towards the jackfruit tree. Perhaps she likes it. Now he might not pluck that jackfruit. There is a belief that jackfruits touched by snakes turn bitter, but that's just a myth. She's near the banana stem now, and it is almost impossible to tell her apart from it. That's why they chose this place. A worker could easily step on her without realizing. We have found a healthy, large female guest capable of carrying up to 30 babies, and we have also caught a male Russell's viper about 5 to 6 years old. Both are now safely in sacks. We came here today especially to show our viewers something. Look closely at this leaf. It's nearly impossible to distinguish from her skin. If someone accidentally steps on her, they could get bitten. She has fangs over an inch long. When asked which snakes are venomous and reproduce, most people say Russell's viper, and they are right. It is extremely dangerous. It can strike from any direction. You don't even have to step on it. Once my driver did something foolish. We caught a female guest and her 39 young ones and kept them in a bucket. He didn't know and I was away washing my hands. He casually grabbed the bucket handle, not realizing the risk. Russell's vipers can strike even from height. They are also known locally as Vatakura, Thekilapulli, Chenathandan, or Kannadi Varian. Here on the Snakemaster show, we gave it a new name, Vadilapulli. No one can argue. The people of Thrissur call it Thekilapulli because it resembles teak leaves. We in Trivandrum call it Vadathandan because it looks like a dry banana stem. So yes, today's female guest can produce 30 offsprings and will likely do so within 2 weeks. We have given her a new name today. Thanks to Gobanji who showed us the guest. She's heading off again in search of a cool spot. Her male partner is already in the sack and now we shall gently place her in as well. It wouldn't be right to separate them. Let's thank everyone for giving us the opportunity to catch a pregnant female guest along with her male partner. We also got to give our Russell's viper a new name in today's episode, Vadathandan, because her skin looks just like a dry banana stem. We hope our audience enjoyed today's episode. Until we meet again, goodbye and namaste to all Snakemaster viewers.